I have a story to recount for you. A while back when I was heading towards college, I was approached by a group of British tourists that were curious about the location of Ground Zero. At first, I was confused. I am not familiar with any type of Ground Zero here in New York, and when my mind came to the conclusion that they were referring to the 9/11 memorial, I was shocked but kept my composure and gladly showed them the way towards the memorial. As they kept going, smiles painted on their faces and giggling all the while, something in my brain clicked. Has 9/11's impact diluted over time? So today, here at the 9/11 Memorial and at the Oculus, I'll be asking different people about their opinions on the Oculus, the memorial, and every surrounding store here to see if anyone believes that the impact of 9/11 has diminished over time. This is the bastardization of history. Sorry. Is it okay if you tell me your names?
Isai Ruiz.
Yeah, I'm Lauren.
I'm Cannon.
My name is Dr. Mohammed Haris.
My first name is Omar, and I'm from Brundage, Alabama.
Yeah, my name is Jasmine, and I'm from Florida.
My name is Daniel. I'm from Orlando, Florida.
My name's Emmanuel, and I'm from Massachusetts.
All right. And my friend, are you a New York City native?
Yes.
I know I live here now, yeah.
We're just here visiting.
Yeah, we're visiting.
Actually from Missouri, so we're just visiting.
Do you believe the current generation of New York citizens respect the 9/11 memorial compared to the older generations?
I hope so. I understand that since they weren't around during the event of this happening, they don't have the same experience or the same view as the older generation did when it happened.
I'd say that they respect it. It's definitely something that younger people, my age, I didn't live through it.
I was about to say, I was born in 01 and you were 03, so it's not like we remember it.
But it's definitely it's a significant part of our history of the tragedy of the 9/11, so.
Yeah, I think it's harder to understand it, but hopefully, I think it's hard to, remember it as well or memorialize it as well as could be, but hopefully it's still well taken care of.
Really hadn't paid too much attention to the tours. One thing I can say is that this memorial definitely brings out a lot of people from different nationalities and races and backgrounds died. So I think it kind of, connects all of us in a certain way, through that tragedy.
And do you believe that the Oculus Mall next door to the memorial does good for this part of the city, in your opinion?
It does a little because this is exactly how I use this Oculus to go back and forth from work and home. So it kind of does. Also helps a lot of people easily access to the New York Jersey line and other trains as well.
I hadn't done too much research on the Oculus Mall. We did step foot inside. I didn't even realize it was a mall until we went on the tour earlier for the memorial, but very unique design. And from what I understand, $4 billion for a leaky sunroof from what our tour guide said.
To kind of follow up on that, do you think having the mall next to the memorial is necessary for this area?
Honestly, I don't think so. With everything that happened, the tragedy that happened, I think, it could have been something done again to kind of, put in perspective what happened on that day and kind of just pay tribute to the men and women who sacrificed their lives as far as, trying to save and help everyone that was going through that day.
Has your time here today impacted you at all in any emotional way? Do you think it will affect you for the rest of the day?
Let's see. I've been here before twice, so I've seen this before. But we were just talking about actually not going into the museum because Cannon said he didn't want to get emotional about it and spend that time for the rest of our day. So I think it definitely would.
Yeah. It just makes it real, like being here and seeing that and seeing the actual memorial of, the victims that of that tragedy.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, when I've gone through before and like spent time here, it's definitely been like on my mind for a larger part of the day, because I was actually able to sit here, read names of real people when I went through the museum, seeing faces of real people, and like actual parts of the building and things like that definitely impacted the rest of the day and the rest of how that went.
Yeah, really, it's a very nice memorial built after this. So many people died, unfortunately. Really, very beautiful memorial, very convincing. And new towers as well, which they have constructed, they are really beautiful.
You know what? I think so. Again, to me, it holds a special place for me because I served in the military, and I can remember vividly on that day where I was in Germany and serving my country as well. So for me, it was very important for me to come here because, again, it holds a special place for me, just knowing, you know, the sacrifice that was made that day, the lives that were lost. So yeah, I think this area to me is sacred, and it should be kept that way.
Memory of 9/11 will be probably preserved in the next few years?
I think that it will be for now. I think that there are some things happening in the world that might stop it from happening, but for within the next few years, I think it'll be okay.